You ever get that feeling? The one where the whole world seems to be out doing something, but all you want is a quiet night at home? Well, it turns out there's a really fascinating reason for that. And it's not just about being an introvert. So let's get into why loving your own space might just be your greatest strength. Okay, let's be real. Does the idea of a night on the couch with a good show sound way, way better than a loud, crowded party? If you're nodding your head right now, you are definitely not alone. And what if I told you that preference isn't some kind of flaw, but something way more powerful? I'm serious. Loving your home, truly thriving in your own personal space, that's a real psychological trait. And yeah, it's kind of like a superpower. It's what allows you to recharge, to create, and to heal in ways that a lot of people just don't get. It's all about how we look at it. So let's explore this. We're going to look at exactly why some of us just feel better at home. And this isn't about hiding from the world. Nope. It's about building an environment where you can finally be yourself and operate at your absolute best. For a lot of us, home is the calm in the middle of the storm. Think about it. You're dealing with a stressful job, complicated relationships, or just the nonstop noise of daily life. Your home becomes your sanctuary. It's not about avoiding things, it's a survival tool, a place you need to find some relief, process your thoughts, and get ready for whatever comes next. But here's the thing, not all homebodies are created equal. We all might end up loving our time at home, but the reasons why can be completely different. Let's break down the four main types, and you might be surprised to see which one fits you. All right, this breaks down the why. First, you've got the survivor. For this person, home is a true refuge, a safe space from a world that's felt kind of harsh. It's all about safety and healing. Then there's the introvert. This is the classic one, right? They literally need home to recharge their social battery. A quiet weekend isn't a want, it's a need. Third is the creative. Your artists, your writers, your coders. For them, home is a lab. It's where ideas can grow without any distractions. And finally, the crowd-averse. These folks aren't antisocial, they're just anti-chaos. Loud, busy places are just draining for them, and they need that calm to think clearly. Okay, but this is where things get a little tricky. There is a very, very fine line between healthy peace and unhealthy isolation. The exact thing that brings you so much comfort can, if you're not paying attention, start to hold you back. This slide shows that tipping point perfectly. You see, what starts out as healthy recharging can turn into just overthinking everything. The healing you were looking for can become stagnation, where you're not moving forward, and that wonderful feeling of calm can slowly, quietly start to feel like you're just stuck. That's what happens when peace stops being productive. So what are the warning signs? Well, your mind starts running in circles, right? You're overthinking everything. You stop looking for new experiences, which is, how we grow. And that little spark inside, that motivation to actually engage with life, it starts to dim. This right here is the absolute core of it. It's such a powerful idea. The safe place you built for yourself can actually become the walls that trap you. And that brings up the most important question of all. How do we stop that from happening? Well, the good news is there's a way forward. And it's not about changing who you are. It's about finding a healthy balance that actually works for you. Let's be really, really clear. It is 100% okay to love your space and to enjoy being alone. You do not need to force yourself to be some social butterfly if that's not you. The goal is just to make sure that your love for peace doesn't completely cut you off from life. It's about adding moments of connection, not taking away your quiet time. And here are 3 really simple, totally manageable ways to do that. First, just step outside. You don't have to go on a huge adventure. A simple walk, getting some sunlight, it makes a huge difference. Second, connect simply. I'm talking a small, low-pressure conversation with someone who makes you feel safe. And third, reframe your space. This is a mental shift. See your home as your place to rest and recharge, not as your reason to hide from everything. And this is really the biggest takeaway. We need that solitude. We need it to build our inner strength, to know who we are, to create, to heal. But we also need the world, with all its messiness and energy, to remind us that we are a part of something, that we're alive and we have a place here. So, after hearing all that, I have to ask, where do you see yourself? Are you the survivor, the introvert, the creative, the crowd-averse? Or maybe you're a little mix of all of them? Really think about it, because understanding your why is the very first step to finding that perfect healthy balance.